If you ever walk through Hawkins now, you'd barely recognize it. The streets are cracked, half the buildings look abandoned, and the silence feels heavier than anything Vecna ever threw at us. I really believed the nightmare was over. But tonight, Hawkins whispered again. And what I heard was something none of us were ready for. I was walking through the ruined streets when the strange buzz moved across the air, like electricity crawling up my spine. Then, bam! Every police radio, every walkie-talkie, every old TV in every broken house lit up at the exact same time. Bzz, crack, shh. And through that static, I heard a voice. It wasn't Vecna, but it wasn't human either. He is not gone. He is becoming. I just stood there, frozen, feeling like the sound came from under my feet, from deep, deep underground. That's when I realized Hawkins wasn't done with us. Not even close. 11 felt it too. Her powers haven't been stable. One day she's strong, the next day she's shaking, just trying to lift a book. But when she meditated that night, something pulled her into a vision harder than anything before. She saw a giant black heart beating below Hawkins, vines glowing and throbbing like nerves, a human silhouette trapped inside, and Will, his mouth open, screaming, but no sound coming out. When Mike found her collapsed on the floor, she was shaking, and her voice wasn't even steady when she whispered, "The Upside Down is alive, and it remembers us." We met in the Wheeler basement, same place we've always gone when things go to hell. But this time, no one said a word. Max sat in her wheelchair, pale but alert. Dustin was dead serious, no jokes, nothing. Lucas kept pacing, and Mike just stared at 11. Will didn't talk at all. He just kept drawing. When he finally lifted the page, we weren't looking at a monster. We were looking at a neural map, a brain, a massive, spreading network of roots beneath Hawkins. Will said quietly, "Something older than Vecna woke up," and every hair on my arm stood up. Meanwhile, Hopper, Joyce, Owens, they were already exploring the huge ground rupture splitting Hawkins open. They went down into the crack with harnesses, and what they found shouldn't exist in our world. Glowing vines, moving like they were breathing, alive. They followed them to a chamber. In the center was this huge pulsating organ, like a heart, slow, heavy, rhythmic. Owen scanned it and the device went crazy. He said, "This isn't organic, it's a neural system." Hopper stared at it. "A brain?" Owens nodded. "A machine." Back home, Will collapsed again. Then Will ran. Not like he chose to, like something dragged him by the soul. Mike sprinted after him, screaming. Jonathan reached for him, but Will kept moving, straight to the center of the fault line. The creatures circled him. 11 tried her powers. Nothing came out. Will's eyes turned white again. He whispered, "I'm going home." The ground split beneath him. He fell. Mike dove toward him, but he was too late. Will disappeared into the darkness. 11 collapsed. Then we heard his voice inside her mind. "Don't follow me. He wants you too. He needs both of us." 11 opened her eyes, terrified. "He's connecting us," she said. "He's building a bridge."
Dustin whispered. To what? 11 swallowed hard. To him. Far below Hawkins, Will woke up on a floating platform, and standing in front of him, the architect, a towering shadow with a human outline and a voice like a storm. It said, I created the Upside Down, and now you will help me finish it. And that's where episode 1 ends.